Welcome to Feature Friday. I'm Alli Deshotel with Martin Home Team, and I'm here. Look, we're live and in person today with Michelle Castle with Guild Mortgage. This is something a little different for us today, but it's great to be together. Love it.
I love it.
Face to face instead of Zoom to Zoom. We are, as we have been doing every Friday, bringing you guys just information about the local real estate market and what is possible for you guys and what some possibilities could be. We are in, Michelle, and you see it every day too, a really unique time. I feel like we've been saying that for years now. This is a really unique market, but this is the next season of unique in this market. In that,
that's a good way of putting it. Yeah. The next season of unique.
I feel like, and you may have heard this scenario too. We were flying down the highway at like 100 miles an hour, and then we took our foot off the accelerator, and so now we're coasting at a nice, comfortable 75 miles per hour. We are seeing just a little bit of a cool down, and with that, for you, what that means for you guys as home buyers, maybe some new possibilities.
Right? I think there are some great opportunities out there right now.
Yeah, definitely some opportunities. Maybe that if you had put your home buying on pause for a little while because it just was exhausting with multiple offers and so far over list price.
Well, for so many people, if you didn't have cash, it was really hard to buy a house.
It was
really hard.
Yeah.
And if you didn't feel like fighting and getting emotionally charged up and outbidden, and it was exhausting.
Yes, it definitely it was. So now in this new season of a little bit of a cool down.
Too bad the weather's not.
But this morning it's
getting there. It's getting there.
But I think, Michelle, and you can see if you agree, it's possible that this cool down, just because of our area and just because of the growth that is expected with all the new industry that's coming in, there will be more people coming into the market. So I don't know that
it's short-lived.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. So what we want to address today, and Michelle's got some great information to share, is what's it going to cost you if you wait?
Yeah. And I want to show the numbers because I've been running those stats. I've been buying and selling. Actually, I'm like I was thinking about this the other day, third generation real estate investor. And I've seen so many opportunities that I didn't take advantage of because I just didn't know what I should have known in order to take advantage of some opportunities. And I just don't want others to happen to them. We will see costs continue to rise. So I want to really talk through the pain of, yes, interest rates are higher. In fact, they're probably double what they were, if it was 6 months ago when you were looking. But what does waiting really look like? If you were waiting for things to go back to the way they were, don't, because that was our economy was in a terrible situation. We don't want that to happen again. But even if we do see some normalizing of some rates, although, some old timers like myself would say this is more normal. But even if we see a shift, what does it mean? What if you wait for the shift again in mortgage rates, waiting on, so we'll go over that in just a minute.
Speaking of normal, normal home appreciation in the state of Texas is annually about 3 to 4%. And what we have seen locally over the last year and a half or so is closer to like 20, up to 30%. And so what is projected for 2023 is 12%. So that is still so much higher than what is normal. So, and I
just do the math. If you had $100 in your pocket and you knew that you could make $12 on that $100 just by flashing that $100, would you do it? Well, yeah. So
we're on our way back to some more normal 3 to 4%, but I think that's even going to take us a few years based on what the projections are from the analysts that are the boots on the ground real estate forecasters.
So that's still 3 times what's normal.
Yes.
And I think in this area, we're going to be playing musical chairs again with houses whenever we build out all of the manufacturing, the plants that are going to be filled with people We're gonna need employees. Families are gonna be moving here. We're gonna be playing musical chairs with houses again.
Yeah.
So let's
right.
look at
look
houses,
at
because
'em.
that's way more fun than talking about
Oh,
money.
yeah.
Who
So
likes talking about money?
nobody wants to talk about me. So our feature Friday is 800 Holland Drive in Denison. This listing, I love this home. This is my style, this red brick, white trim. Love it just the way it is. Of course, you guys make it yours. But this listing is Debbie Hudnall of Paragon Realtors. This is her listing. And thanks, Debbie, for letting us share. Thanks to your client for letting us share this great
Look
home.
at that.
So look at
large
those.
living room.
Love those walls. Just love it.
You know,
And the
I'm sitting
beams.
here already thinking Christmas.
Mm,
I know
yeah.
I'm dating this
Yes.
video, but I'm already thinking, okay,
Yes.
fall and Christmas family
Mhm,
gatherings.
mhm. Yeah. Yeah, love
Look
it.
at
Love
that.
that fireplace. Love the kitchen with
That's
the
a great
eat-in
kitchen
breakfast
with
area, those
windows.
windows. Yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
Good granite,
Mhm. Yeah. So we usually talk about,
lots of cabinets in
Yeah.
there.
we always talk about, there's always some way well, it's perfect just the way it is. There's always ways to make it yours. So we're always talking about those things too. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
it's
a
so
great
funny
home.
because you could have 5 people in the room and looking at those same
Mhm.
pictures, and they would go, well, I would do this with that
Yeah.
kitchen, and I
Yeah.
would do this. And then
Yeah, for
you and
sure.
I are I'm just living it like it
Yeah, I
is
love
for
it.
right now.
I love it
Yeah.
like it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
This is a great home.
Dining. So dining separate.
Mhm.
So many times in some of the newer homes, it's an open floor plan. I love the look of open
Mhm.
floor plan, but I got a big family.
Yeah.
And then I've got an open floor plan, and it is loud. It is sometimes kind of nice when you get people
Yeah.
separate.
Yeah. I love this ranch style home
Mhm.
where the spaces are separate. I have an open
Mhm.
area too. And yeah.
So you got your breakfast, you got your dining, nice big living room. The bedrooms
Like a
are
nice size
great
master bedroom.
size.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great
really
sizes
nice.
in
This is
there. Yeah.
4-bedroom home, just over 2,100 square feet. And right now, 377, 153. So super
Wow.
affordable.
Yeah.
But
Now-
talk a little bit though, Michelle, about
The money part.
Yeah, the money. So 377, 153 today. If you wait.
Yeah, so
What's that look
there's just as many unique ways of financing a home as there is to customizing a home.
Mhm.
Like I could walk into a home and we could all have difference of opinion. Same thing with your financing. There is not a one size fits all for a mortgage loan. So what I had put together is just a scenario like, if you're really thinking, I just went in with the lowest rate. People always ask me, what is your rate? It's not what my rate is. What is your rate? Because
Right.
rates are specific to you
Right.
and the scenario in which you're, the home that you're financing, and
So many factors.
so
that
many
play into
factors.
that. Yeah.
So, but if low rate really matters to you, then, it's based on today's rates, you could get in for 5 1/4. People are freaking out over rates. Listen, if you're willing to pay for that rate, and you'll see rates advertised on the internet in the 5s, well, it's because you're willing to pay for that rate. So if you're looking for the lowest rate, and 5 1/4 could be that low rate for you, you're looking about $2,900 a month. So right at $3,000 a month. Now, if you are just looking for the least amount of money out of pocket, there's a couple of different ways to do this. This is still 10% down, but really you could do it with as little as 3% down. And you're just going to pay a little bit higher rate. So less money down, the higher the cost. The higher the rate. So, and the inverse is true. But what I wanted to do was just really show you, and I can't get the highlighter to work for whatever reason, but if you waited to buy this home, and we just figured a 12% appreciation, then that home is going to cost you in 2 years. It could cost you almost $500,000 instead of the 377 that it is now. So you're better off buying that house now, and then when the rates drop, just refinance it. The average homeowner will do 11 to 12 transactions a year. In their lifetime. And that's because you'll buy a house when rates drop, you refinance the house. Whenever you get, you need a bigger house, you'll buy a house again, and typically you're refinance because rates are cyclical and seasonal, just like the market is. So if you did really want to buy it, it's just so much smarter to get in now. Because look at the difference, $100,000 difference if you wait. Say we're wrong. say we're wrong, $50,000
Yeah.
difference is
Yeah.
still a lot of money.
Yeah.
There is not that much difference. You look at the difference in an interest rate of
Mhm.
4.25 based to 5.25, and that's with $100,000 difference that you're financing.
Mhm.
There's not that much difference per month
Right.
to make up that $50,000 to $100,000 more you would pay for that
Mhm.
same house. So it just
Yeah.
makes sense. Buy now, refinance later, before the houses continue to climb in price.
Don't you wish we had a crystal ball that we could share with all these people that,
Yeah, that would
we
be
don't have
great.
the crystal ball, but there are people that follow these trends really
Mhm.
closely. And so that's the information that we want to share with you guys. That's,
Mhm.
not our opinions necessarily. It's, data and trusted people that we follow and information that's been shared. So,
And just know that there are a bazillion different ways to buy a house. It's just, finding the home that fits your family needs and then figuring out the financing is the easy part.
Yep.
All right.
So, all right. Boom. I
Boom.
love this being in person.
I
This
do
is
too.
great.
This is
So,
way better.
I'm your real estate girl, Alli Deshotel.
And I'll help you with the money.
Here's your money girl, Michelle Castle.
Mm.
You guys have a great
day.
weekend.